guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry that I've been gone for so long. I feel like I've said that in the past 3 videos, but I have just been going through a lot, and I never want it to come off as that I'm in a bad mood when I'm filming. I always want to be in a good mood when I'm filming, if that makes sense. I'm such a small YouTuber. Like, I don't even consider myself a YouTuber because I have a minuscule amount of followers, subscribers, but I am grateful for each and every single one of you. I'm so glad that I logged on to my YouTube today and I saw that I still have the same amount of subscribers that I did a month ago when I uploaded my last video. But now that I have a lot of free time since I graduated college, and yeah, like, now there's no excuse. I don't have anything to do. So you know what? I'm going to film more. I was just trying to think of like ways I could make my first video and not make my makeup look too similar to the other videos that I've put out. But today I basically just wanted to do like a get ready with me. It's gonna be a voiceover because I do live with my family and they're home a lot, so I didn't want to do a get ready and talk and have somebody in the background because it is very, very loud. Right now I think that my stepmom went to walk the dogs, so it's peaceful right now. So I'm glad that I'm filming intro right now. But yeah, it is going to be a voiceover. Basically today I am going to show you how I got this look. This is just a very simple look. This is my summer favorites, my favorite foundation at the moment, my favorite eyeshadow palette, my favorite lip combination. I'm a little bit tanner right now, so I'll show you what I do when that happens, because my face tends to be a lot whiter than my body, so I have to buy a foundation that is a little bit tanner for my face. I'll show you one that is perfect. I love it. It's Walgreens. I want to say over the counter because my friend said it yesterday and I was like, it's not a prescription, it's makeup. You mean drugstore? But I just thought that was so funny. Anyway, moving on. Again, I'm so sorry that I've been gone for so long, but I promise I'm back and I'm not leaving, at least for a while, because I really enjoy this. Even if nobody's watching, I like talking to myself. Anyway, if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like these kinds of videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Alright, I'm going to start off by moisturizing my face. I am using the Lancome Hydra Sun. I actually got this in an influencer package. I don't know if you guys know what influencer is, but basically it's a subscription service that you sign up and basically they send you free products, new and upcoming products for you to test out, and all you have to do is review it on their website, and you get more points for as many reviews that you get. They have to be honest reviews. I really enjoy these because I feel like it's a great way to test out new products and give your honest opinion on them. Okay, so after that, I'm going to be priming my face. I am using the Professional. I've used this before. You guys know that I love it. This is the mattifying Professional. This is my favorite one. I really do not like the pore minimizing one. I feel like it flakes off my skin because I do have dry skin. Alright, so for foundation today, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. I am in the shade 312 Golden Door. I think that's how you say it. It's D-O-R-E. I don't know, I might be pronouncing that wrong. But this is my shade right now because my body's a little bit tanner. My face always tends to be a little bit whiter than my body because I put so much SPF on my face because I'm just very, very, very crucial of how much sun my face is getting, because I do get really red. But anyway, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques beauty sponge to blend it out. This is a very, very high coverage foundation in my opinion. I think it's honestly one of the best drugstore foundations that I've ever used. I'm really impressed by it. I do like some of Maybelline's foundations, like the mattifying Fit Me foundation, but I think this is my favorite so far. Right, so moving on to the eyes. Today I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because I wanted to focus on my eyes today. I'm going to be picking up my Sigma E38 brush, which I always use for my transition shades. And I'm going to start off with that first shade, which is Orange Soda. Sorry, I look confused because my camera stopped recording. But anyway, I'm going to be picking up that Sigma E38 brush, and I'm going to be picking up that Orange Soda shade and going in from the outer corners of my eye all the way to the inner corner, and I'm kind of fanging it out to make it a more smoky eye. So don't be afraid to kind of pull the eyeshadow outside of your lid space, because it's going to make it look really pretty and really smoky. That's what I'm trying to go for in this look. And a lot of the times when I'm trying to go for these looks, I just pick up a little bit of product and build it way up. I'm always afraid that I'm going to go too far out when I'm doing these looks. So that's why I keep looking at the camera just to make sure, the mirror, just to make sure that the eyeshadows are going all the way out. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to go in with the shade Burnt Orange in the Soft Glam palette. I'm going to be picking that up with that same E38 brush and just layering it on top of the Orange Soda shade. It kind of makes it look like a very, very soft brown, orangey brown, if that makes any sense. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to be picking up my Sigma E71 brush, and I'm going to be picking up the shade Realgar from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm just going to be adding that on the top of the shades, the brown shades that I added on the bottom of my lid. If that makes any sense, you'll kind of see that I'm using it more towards the top of my eyelids because I wanted to go from orange all the way to those dark browns. And I'm just going to be building it up until I like the smoky eye that I'm going for today. Okay, so picking up that same Sigma E38 brush that I was using in the beginning, I am going to be adding Sienna on top of those two light brown shades that I used before, and I'm just gonna drag that a little bit farther out because I want that color to really stand out, and just fan it out to the outer corners of my eye. And just blend it in until you get your desired look for the smoky eye. I really like doing this with a lot of shades. Sometimes I like to add black all the way in the inner, outer corner of my eye because it makes it look more like cat eye and sexy, in my opinion. Alright, so with that same brush, I'm going to be picking up Mulberry, which is kind of like a chocolate brown. And I'm just going to be adding that all the way in the outer corners of my eye. I just want to keep it as close to the lash line as possible because I want it to look like I was blending in all these shades that I didn't spend all this time just to look like, I don't know, I just feel like it looks better when you blend in all the colors where you can see all the shades. So I picked up my diffuser brush just to kind of diffuse the outer corners a little bit, and then I'm going to be picking up Cypress Umber, and that shade I'm just going to be placing all the way down to my bottom lash line. Alright, so I'm going to be taking that black shade Noir from the palette with that same Sigma brush, and I'm just going to be placing that all the way down to my bottom lash line once again. I just want this smoky eye to be very, very subtle, but I do want it to add black because I feel like it makes the smoky eye what it is. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to be using this MAC concealer to cut my crease. I am going to be using a Real Techniques detailer brush to do this, and I'm just going to be adding the concealer to my crease with a tiny brush. You can use any concealer for this. I do suggest that the concealer is a little bit of a thicker consistency. It makes it a lot easier for you to add it to your lid. Because I feel like the creamier the concealer is, the harder it is to stay in the middle of your eyelid. But anyway, I like this because it makes the shimmer shadow stay on your eye, in my opinion, and it also prevents it from blending in the other eyeshadows that you just spend so much time blending. So for my cut crease, I'm going to be using the shade Glistening from the Soft Glam palette, and I'm just going to be using the brush that came in the Soft Glam palette. just to pack it on that gold shade. I think that gold shade is beautiful. Honestly, Anastasia Beverly Hills knocks it out of the park with those kind of shades. Moving on, I am going to be picking up a little bit more of that Mulberry shade, and I'm just gonna be blending in those eyeshadows that I was blending in before, just so the gold and the browns blend seamlessly to the outer corners to create a really pretty smoky eye. Like I said before, just keep blending in the eyeshadows and just keep going back and forth in windshield wiper motions. I do this a lot until I get to like the place that I want to be. So after, I'm going to be picking up a Noir, and then I'm just going to be placing that all the way in the outer corners as well, just to kind of deepen up the smoky eye. And then I'm picking up that highlight diffusing brush and just trying to diffuse the outer corners of my eye, my outer crease, I guess that's what you would call it. And then I'm just going to keep on blending until I get my desired perfect look. Alright, so moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. I am in the shade Light 16, and I'm just going to put a little dot on the inner corners of my eyes and, well, the backs of my eyes. And then I'm going to be using that Real Techniques detailer brush just to kind of spread around the product, because it doesn't have a doe foot applicator like the Tape Shape does. But I really actually enjoy this concealer. I think that it's not a very high coverage concealer, but it works very, very well with the Lock-It powder that I'm going to use right after. So basically, I highlight my face with that concealer, and then I'm going to be picking up my Real Techniques beauty sponge just to blend it all out. And this kind of cleans up the eyeshadows as well, so it doesn't look as messy. But you have to be really, really careful on not erasing some of the work that you've done, because I've done that before. I've kind of blended it in too much, and it doesn't fan out the eyeshadows as much as I was going for. So just be really careful when you are applying this step, if you are applying this step. So moving on, I'm going to set the concealer with the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder. I really enjoy this setting powder for the Florida weather. I feel like it makes my makeup last all day. I don't feel greasy, especially in my T-zone, where it usually is where I get the most greasy. I pick up my damp beauty blender and I just kind of bake with it. I had a really long day today, so that's why I wanted to set my makeup as much as possible. I was going out with my friends after work, so I needed makeup to literally stay all day, and it did. Alright, so I went ahead and did my eyeliner off camera, and I'm going to be using the Cover FX custom highlighting drops to highlight my face. I'm going to be placing the shade Moonlight on the high points of my face, and I'm just going to be blending it out with my beauty sponge. These things are so cool, in my opinion, and they last so long. I have the tiniest bottle, and it's lasted me for like almost a year. It's crazy. Alright, so on top of those Cover FX drops, I'm going to be actually adding this highlight from the ABH Sun Dipped Glow Kit, and I'm going to be adding the shade Summer. And I like to do that with my beauty sponge. I'm just going to be picking up my damp beauty sponge and highlighting the high points of my face and the bridge of my nose. And then I'm just going to be kind of blending everything out with this Real Techniques highlighting brush as well. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to be bronzing my face, and I'm going to be using this Baked Bronzer by Milani. I am in the shade 04 Glow, and I'm going to be picking up an e.l.f. contour brush just to kind of make my I want to say eyeshadow, I don't know why, my cheeks more hollow, and I'm just going to be placing that right on the highest points of my face and to contour my cheekbones a little bit. For blush today, I am going to be using the Becca Jaclyn Hill collab, and I'm going to be picking up Rose Quartz from that palette. I really like these blushes that she has here. I've used them a lot, and I feel like the middle shade is perfect for fall, and I feel like the other two shades are perfect for summer. I really enjoy it. I really like the undertones of that pink color. It kind of reminds me of Milanoso by Milani. It's very similar, even though Milani's a lot cheaper, but I like them both. They have a really good formula. After I'm done blending everything out, I am going to move on to lips, and today I'm going to be using this MAC lip liner in the shade Spice, and then I'm just going to be outlining my lips like so. I don't really tend to overline, but I do take my time when I'm lining my lips because I don't want to look crazy, and I also don't want to look like I have clown lips. I feel like sometimes people go overboard. I myself have gone overboard, so I'm just really careful in lining my lips. So I guess I wasn't recording. I think that my phone ran out of space when I was finishing the video, so I am sorry I didn't show that on video, but the shades I'm wearing on my lips are No Shade, which is the Katie Desi collab with Those Colors, and Caprina by MAC. I put on No Shade first, and then I put on Caprina after, and that's how I got that lip shade. I'm so sorry. I won't let that happen again next time. Alright, so that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Basically, this video just highlighted all my favorites from the summer. I know that summer's almost over, but I live in Florida, so it's always summer here. If you guys like these types of videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you guys want more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!